In this video, I'll be showing you how to create a habit tracker in Notion. First, I want you to create a new page and then name it as habit tracker. Next is, I want you to generate a data table by typing in /table, then select the table element, and then click the three-dotted icon here, then turn it into a database. After turning it into a database, we can now modify the columns and rows inside the table. But first, I want you to modify the icon for your habit tracker. Let's say I want to use a steps icon here. Just click the icons tab and then search for the icon that you want to use for your habit tracker. For me, it's steps, then click the icon, then set a color for it. Now, after setting and modifying your icon, you can now edit one of the columns. I want you to focus on the first column. Inside the first column, we want to create the daily entry where we will be inputting the daily journal of our activities. Next is we want to move this into the second column. Then I want you to create a checkbox here by clicking the plus icon. Click the plus icon here after resizing these properties or modifying these properties. Now, as you can see, it is all set. We can now click the plus icon, then search for checkbox. This checkbox will be the set of the activities that you have to do inside your habit tracker. So after doing them, you can just simply tick on them or just check on them. Name these activities or checkboxes based on your preferences or based on your activities. For my activity, there will be 3 habits that I have to finish in a day. These are for study for an hour, read for 30 minutes, and fill out my journal. So do the same thing that we did earlier, which is adding a checkbox and then just renaming the property. So just follow my step here. As you can see, we have completed setting the activities inside this habit tracker. The next step that I want you to do is to add a time or create a date for these activities, since it will be the indicator when did these habits happen or finish. First is I want you to delete these properties if it has generated automatically, since we want to show you a clean interface of how to do this habit tracker. Then after cleaning this, I want you to move the created time or the date in the front column. The next thing that I want you to do is to focus on the new button or the blue button. Just simply hover to this new button, then click the create or add a template. Name this template on your liking, but for me, I'm gonna name it as add a or add an entry. Then inside this entry, I want you to add descriptions or questions, since this is the entry that will be opened once another event has happened or once another habit has been recorded. Let's say, just use how's your day today? What are the things you are grateful for that happened today? Or do you want to finish something today? Then add a list or items in these questions. So just follow through the steps that I did here and just chill. As you can see, we have finished the details inside this journal entry or the data entry. So make sure that you have placed it inside the daily entry since this event will be recurring. Next is I want you to open this add an entry template, then click the three dotted icon here, and then click the edit button. Just make sure that all of the details are proper, then exit, then click the three dotted icon, and then click the repeat button here. We want to repeat this event or habit based on the time that we want. Just for an example or a demo, I'm gonna set it to 2:22 a.m. and this is just a minute, just to show you that it will automatically pop up in the habit tracker, which is obviously recurring or repeating habit. Just wait for this, just a minute. And here it is. As you can see, it has automatically popped up or appeared inside our habit tracker. So the recurring event or the habit tracking is now possible since it automatically updated our database or data table. You can also modify it if you want to delete this property or delete this habit since this is just a demo. You can also check the checkboxes here just for testing. And then once you are done with these activities or with this habit, you can add a journal or details into your entry by answering the questions like how's your day today? What are the things you're grateful for that happened today? Or do you want to finish something today? You can list them there, and then once you're done, just exit. And then this habit will be recurring or repeating based on the time that you set here. You can also re-edit it by clicking the repeat or recurring button here. You can modify the time again if you want or based on the schedule. And basically that's it. That's how you can create a habit tracker in Notion and how you can modify and then set things based on your habits. Again, this is how you can create or generate your own habit tracker in Notion manually. And thank you for listening.